Let's go. What's good, everybody? I told y'all niggas wait till J Nutty get out. We cutthroat, carjack you for your cut to get out. Every real hoppers, rain niggas, y'all do rocks, pumping the gas. I stay blowing like Jill Scott. Sing out back again was rightfully mine. I'ma either get it right in these rhymes or even discharging these rifles and nines. In the kitchen, sitting, slicing them dimes, live every minute to the full. It's like my life on the line. And I ride dirty, no registration. Dropped out, no education. Put Glocks out with no hesitation. Then I'm taking out your whole federation. I'm a street pharmacist. Hit me if you need some more medication. See, my niggas got the keys to the station. Making statements back to the bases. Get the waving gas in their faces. And I'm sick of niggas rapping this fake shit. Perfect time, motherfucker. It's time to take it back to the basement. Rock bottom is the name of the clique. The airport too hot. So I'm hopping on the train with this brick. Still thugging with the thing on my head. For guy hollers with the name of the 10. For guy products is taking the 6. If I get caught up, I'm taking the 5th. What's good, man? Hurricane in the building. This is Mr. Fuck the Government. You know what it is. The revolutionary MC. You already know what it is. The George Carlin rap. Nigga, I'm the motherfucking Hurricane. Hurricane in the building. You about to get off into a couple. What is it? A couple of what? Hold on. A couple of Detroit hip hop stories. What the fuck is my fucking goddamn title at? Also, real shit, man. Detroit hip hop stories. We got some more. Um, this is the music and gaming channel and whatnot. So let's get off into some quick news. We need some quick news, real quick. Some quick news. This Kendrick Lamar video exposed. Let me just expose it right now. Let me get it all out the way real quick. This Kendrick Lamar shit was nothing but a whole bunch of niggas juking and jiving. That's one. Second part, symbolism. He has some black and white symbolism going on. And we had some blue and red symbolism going on. But it was just mostly a whole bunch of niggas juking and jiving. Real shit. I don't even think that Kendrick Lamar really had an idea for the video. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you something. When the song came out, the people made the video. Real shit. I'm talking about I fuck with anime and manga. So these motherfuckers was making anime characters, crip walk, blood walk, gangster walk to the goddamn song. So every fucking outlet that I went to for escape, I saw the shit. So probably Kendrick had no motherfucking choice. Shouts out to Jada Mindset, the second channel for some more Detroit hip hop stories. Let me know, like, if you agree with this. I know you probably saw the Kendrick Lamar "They Not Like Us" video. It was just nothing but dancing, nothing but niggas juking and jiving, real shit. And the only symbolism was the color scheme. To me personally, like, it was the color scheme. It was the black and white symbolism at the beginning. It had a little creepy shit, and it had blue and red symbolism, Bloods and Crips or Republicans and Democrats. And the clown stood out, the clown DJ nigga, and that was it. I don't know like what the clown represent, but like you could have had a regular ass DJ nigga, but it looks like motherfuckers coming up to a spot. Here's another motherfucker, some motherfucking symbolism. Motherfuckers is coming to the spot talking about like what's the password. I say that, baby. And you could probably say that I see dead people with symbolism with itself. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm reaching, but I know what I saw. I saw a black and white color scheme, red and blue color scheme, the clown with the black and white stripe referee shirt. That's still the black and white color scheme. There was an all white room, a bunch of black niggas dancing. That's a color scheme. To me personally, it was a whole bunch of juking and jiving. But to me, I still think Kendrick ain't probably had no idea for the video. We made the video. What I mean by we mean like motherfuckers on social media, they just start dancing. It's like when you throw that beat on, it's just nonstop. It was just like nonstop, just dancing. It was like nigga, like when that beat come on, it's like motherfucker can't help but to get up and just motherfucker do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that beat is perfect for that. And real shit, this nigga Kendrick made a distraction, nigga, a big fucking distraction. Everybody, Juke and jive to this until the election, y'all. Juke and jive to this until the election. They're trying to make this nigga the savior. They comparing this nigga to Tupac and all this bullshit. I knew I was right. I knew they was gonna try to motherfucker throw Tupac somewhere in this shit. It was like he wore the same clothes as Tupac did on a motherfucking other show that he did in '96 and all this. I'm like, man, he really brought the spirit of Pac back. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And no one don't want to talk. Don't nobody want to talk and ask the goddamn questions. Why would you perform a song 6 times? I don't give a fuck if it was 4 times. Why did you play that song that many times? You know what that's called? It's called mind control. You know the 3 forms of mind control? Repetition, trauma, and symbolism. And guess what we got? We got that good ass repetition. 6 songs in a row. 6 songs in a row. 6 songs in the same song 6 times in a row. Okay. Y'all tell me that's not repetition. Y'all tell me that's not repetition. 6 songs in a goddamn row. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That's not motherfucking sweet to me personally. As a artist, as a fucking lyricist, nigga, ain't no real lyricist supposed to be doing no shit like that. Real shit. The only motherfucking time he could probably get away with that shit, and I really don't want to say this, but the versus battle between Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. The battle between Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. Soulja Boy played the track 3 times. Now, the first time, okay. Second time, I bust out laughing because I knew what Soulja Boy was doing. Like, this is a battle. You're playing with the nigga mind now. But when he did it the 3rd time, I'm like, all right, nah, nigga, you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The second time, yeah. Do the second time for an encore. That's called an encore. You did? To me, I find that 6 of the same songs unprofessional. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. But if it's a real battle, motherfucker on stage, and you playing with the nigga mind, yeah, because you really got to Bow Wow. It worked. It was like, nigga, you're not even rapping. Soulja Boy's like, but that's my beat though. You feel me? But that's my beat though. But this Kendrick shit, me personally, big ass fucking distraction. They not like us. So let's just expose that. Because at the end of the day, I don't even think a video was needed. To be honest, I don't think a video was needed. You know who made the better Kendrick Lamar They Not Like Us video? Niggas on social media. When that beef track came out, you know how many motherfuckers grabbed cartoons and 3D fighting animation to motherfucker put that shit together, nigga. I'd rather watch the videos on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. That should have been a video. But this They Not Like Us, here's another reason why it should have never been a video. Because when it got to the hook, he put the crowd in it and had them saying it. I think, to me personally, he knows that the video is not really his, it's ours. Real shit. Real shit. What's the highlights of the video? Here's what I like about certain videos. Like the scene where he's walking past and the crowd behind him. You know that old school Nelly style when you're walking up and the camera is following you and they got the people in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that camera scheme. That's it. Bitch, your ass how the Bible of God watching. The bitch passing the Bible and that nigga hit it in his fucking arms and shit. So I just gotta pop out and show niggas. That shit was horrible. Now, that shit out the goddamn way. I'm just saying, basically, in so many words, that Kendrick shit is a fucking distraction. Now, Rick Ross, huh? Lemon pepper, huh? Now this leading to this. Another reason why I found all this shit being a distraction and this motherfucking East Coast, West Coast, or Canada versus America rap beat 2.0, because now they're trying to say that Rick Ross hired some motherfucking hell Satans or hell angels to attack Rick Ross at a show. So y'all gonna connect this horrible ass beef that started from fucked up Big Three, nigga, it's just Big Three. Get the fuck out of here. That shit created this shit. They not like us to Rick Ross getting his ass beat. This Instagram footage of Drake being upset, motherfuckers playing this shit, trying to get into it with the fans and shit. It's like, yo, dog, it is what it is. It is what it is. What's making me mad is they're trying to make this beat turn violent when it shouldn't be. They're trying to make this beat violent when it shouldn't be. So I find that being bullshit. And and it fucks up the fucking culture. It fucks up hip hop. And me coming from a real MC, Kendrick was playing with Drake. Real MCs know, nigga, the nigga was playing, nigga. Like this beat track hit, nigga, this is not, nigga, like this is not a ether level track. Nigga, let's just say that. Shit. I still think Pusha T track is better. But they not like us. But Rick Ross getting his head knocked off, or his bodyguards getting their head knocked off, or they got to be, huh? You're fired, huh? Nigga, that's it. Fire those niggas, get some real motherfuckers. But what should have happened is blah 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 blah. But nope. Weak ass security. Weak ass fucking security. Now, before we get off into the Detroit hip hop stories, we still got to talk about everybody talking about this Ryan Garcia shit. Ryan fucking Garcia, yeah. The nigga that's on that conspiracy theorist talk. The nigga, like we already motherfucking debunked him. Shouts out to Low Key T for president. Make sure y'all subscribe to Low Key. We already debunked this nigga. And we got other motherfucking content creators like Champside and a whole bunch of other guys already exposing this nigga way motherfucker before this nigga even fought, But this motherfucker, I knew I didn't like him for a reason, and I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't like him because the truth will come out. The truth will come out. You did? And the motherfucking truth is he's a racist. Where is it at? Where's the video? Beat your ass with the Bible if God watching. Fuck it, I'm gonna beat your ass with the Bible if God watching. Fuck hiding that motherfucker. I'm gonna beat you with it. Beat you with a flaming Bible. Yep, I said it. Nigga, that's a horrorcore line. Ah, sing for the dead.
Relax. Let me.
Here we go. Hold on. Why is this shit fucking up now? I got an interview to do.
What's up? Hey, niggers. Okay. Now what? I'm not.
Fuck that other nigga though.
No, really. Fuck that nigga.
I smoke that other nigga. No cap. Say something else. I'm gonna come wave you at a smack shelter.
Bro, fuck you and fuck Muslims that fucking rape little kids. Bro, fuck all you motherfuckers, bro. You guys are weird as fuck. Fuck all you Muslim ass fucking weird ass fuckers.
You're gonna regret saying all this when you
Guess what? I will never be touched because I'm with God. I'm with Jesus.
Oh my God, you're an idiot, right?
He gonna regret what he says and think Ryan gonna regret what he said.
I won't. I'm not regretting it. I swear to God, I'm not. I've never been touched in my life.
You never been touched in your life, but you said they held you down. But you said they held you down.
Relax. Let me go in on these niggas.
What's up?
Hey, niggers. Okay. Now what? I'm not.
Fuck that other nigga though.
No, really. Fuck that nigga.
I smoke that other nigga. No cap. Say something else. I'm gonna come wave you at a smack shelter.
Bro, fuck you and fuck Muslims that fucking rape little kids. Bro, fuck all you motherfuckers, bro. You guys are weird as fuck. Fuck all you Muslim ass fucking weird ass fuckers.
You're gonna regret saying all this when you
Guess what? Guess what? I will never be touched because I'm with God. I'm with Jesus.
Oh my God, you're an idiot, right?
He gonna regret what he said. The thing Ryan gonna regret what he said.
I won't. I'm not regretting it. I swear to God, I'm not. I've never been touched in my life.
Yeah. Yep, that motherfucker wildin'. Wildin'. And he doubles down on the shit too. He doubles down on the shit too.
And guess what? I'm not apologizing for nothing. You ain't gonna catch me apologizing for nothing. The last time I apologized was never. So y'all can come and try to touch me all y'all want. Shoot me if you want. I don't give a Somebody please touch me.
That nigga said, "Will somebody please touch me?" Pause. No Diddy, my nigga. Pause. They already touched you, nigga. You said they held you down. You said they held you down, Ryan. Ain't you a boxer? Ain't your hands lethal weapons? You ain't fight them back?
And guess what? I'm not apologizing for nothing.
Nah.
You ain't gonna catch me apologizing for nothing. The last time I apologized was never. So y'all can come and try to touch me all y'all want. Shoot me if you want. I don't give a Somebody please touch me.
Oh.
Untouched. Won't be touched. Nothing's gonna happen. You guys are weird. And guess what? I love everyone. That's crazy. I love everyone.
Wow.
I love black people. I love Muslims. I love everyone, bro.
How can you say you love everyone and you just said fuck niggas and Muslims and people that
They just said R&P my mom, bro. Like, see, people are bad. Yo, I just ran.
Oh hell no. Fuck this. Fuck this, my nigga. Told you I was going live, bro.
The guy that I beat up with 1,000 left hooks. He literally looked at me, and you know what I told him face to face? As I passed him, I said, keep jabbing, champ. Yes or no? Yeah. For sure. And you know what's hilarious about it? He was like, they want to hit the, they want to hit the switch, like we can fight, blah, blah, blah. Nothing happened. Bro, you guys are weenies.
Bro, you need help. And a motherfucking ad had to come on right after that bullshit. I'm glad the motherfucking shit was a short motherfucking shit anyway, but yeah, that nigga on that bull, y'all. That nigga, nigga on that bullshit. Hold on, I think I got one more little thing to show you before we go into the Detroit hip hop story. Here's why I say that it was already in him. Fuck that nigga. Here's why it's in him, because his daddy put it in him. Pause, no Diddy, but here's how you know. And this is the only piece of evidence I got. Ryan Garcia's father racist comment.
You're a nappy head, motherfucker.
Nappy head, I saw.
Yeah, he's like, you a nappy head. Pause. He paused for a minute. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear that again.
You're a nappy head, motherfucker.
Nappy head, I sound like some racist shit.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's what he's looking like.
I really got a
That's what he's looking like. I'm sorry.
I really got a
He's got a nappy head.
Listen, us African Americans, we have more coarse hair than you Latinos. But that don't make our hair nappy. But that does not make our hair nappy.
It's called facts.
Don't get it confused. I don't care about all facts or whatever you got to say. At the end of the day, we're African Americans and we have a different course.
You're a nappy head, motherfucker.
Nappy head. That sounds like some racist shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what he's looking like.
I really got a
That's what
toupee
he's
on.
looking like. I'm sorry.
I really got a
He
toupee.
got a nappy head.
Listen, us Africans.
God, that be is though. So that Ryan Garcia shit is nothing new. All right. We know where we get it from. We know where we get it from. Now, back to the music. Julio Fulio, that motherfucking nigga. Now there's motherfuckers coming out talking about it was 10 grand on his head and the nigga had to take it. Now, I'm trying to find that shit. Because the nigga had the mask on and everything. Nigga was talking. I hate these fucking ads. I hate this fucking phone.
Ace had that money on his head, you know. Ace had to put that 10K up.
These niggas are so fucking
Here,
stupid.
taking credit for the murder after the footage just surfaced yesterday as well. I'm gonna play the video, then I give you my commentary and a lowdown on this.
But that night when he got dropped at his birthday celebration, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna show my face and give my identity away or nothing like that, but you know.
You ain't gonna show your face or give your identity away. Guess what, you stupid motherfucker? The feds have the metadata of the phone. Dumbass. Do you know what metadata is? I bet you don't, because you a dumb hood nigga. Or you an agent that was hired by the fucking feds. Why is you stupid dumb niggas coming out saying that you did this dumbass shit? Like, y'all niggas is dumb. Dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck.
That, you feel me? There was money on his head, you feel me? I rock with Ace and them boys, you feel me? ATK, you feel me?
All right, throwing up ATK. Guess what, nigga? If these niggas wasn't on the FBI most wanted list, guess what they is now? You dumb ass motherfucker. But don't be surprised if they funded by the feds, because you know the feds is funded motherfuckers to terrorize the hood. They just threw these immigrants in this bitch. Fuck.
And Jacksonville heavy, you feel me? As you know. But yeah, you feel me? I did that, you feel me? I handled that because, you know, Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had to put that 10K up. Told me to slide, told me to smack fool, because, you know, he got tired of that nigga running his mouth playing all the time, you feel me? So what had to be done, you feel what I'm saying? So I just handled it, you feel me? It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga don't give a fuck, bro. Like, by that money, anybody could get it, you feel me? And, you know, Fulio had it coming to him, so, you know, I don't really feel sorry, you feel me? A lot of people think that, you know, it was on some gang shit, you know, and all that. Like, it ain't even really all that, you feel me? Like, bro, just, you feel me? Ace put that bread up, you feel me? And whoever wanted to take it, so I took that. You feel me? So, rest in peace, Fulio.
First of all,
Bullshit. But y'all niggas stupid. I don't give a fuck, bro. See, like, this is why I say when the revolution come, y'all young dumb niggas out here doing all this dumb shit, nigga, y'all gonna be target practice for me. Cause I know who y'all is. I know who to get. Real shit, bro. Real shit. It's either y'all gonna be out there trying to do dumb shit and still terrorize in the midst of the terror that the government has put upon us. I'm gonna take y'all out. Most of y'all gonna be hiding in y'all homes with y'all families, nigga, clutching y'all pearls and y'all shih tzus and shit. And plus, if niggas talking about, "Well, nigga, I got this gun, that gun, this gun, that gun," I'm gonna tell you what my OG told me. Yeah, you got all these guns, but you only got 2 fucking hands. Most of y'all niggas ain't even clicked up and united to fight the government. Y'all motherfuckers is out for self. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, you better click the fuck up. Like I said, gangs of the world unite. And take down your government, nigga. But now when it comes to this situation, on Fulio's standpoint, Fulio was out here motherfucking shooting videos at grave sites of his ops. Like, yo, nigga, you do shit like that, yo, expect something to happen, nigga. What the fuck? And plus, when people keep on motherfucking failing to realize they can be out there doing that street shit, remember there's things that come with that. So now that we got that out the way, let's get to the motherfucking Detroit hip hop stories. Trying to find that goddamn banner. There we go. Now it's time for the Detroit hip hop stories. We in this bitch. Okay, that was that. Should we do D12 or Obie Trice? We're gonna do Obie Trice first. Obie Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
So, anytime my mom goes on a trip, I have to take care of her dogs.
If Spotify has them prominence in the under.
Hold on. Y'all make sure y'all listen to Obie Trice's first album was called Cheers. The second album was called The Second Rounds on Me. Those are my favorite albums anyway from him.
Well, sit tight as we're going to break down the recent history of Obie Trice on this brand new episode of Where Are They Now? Eminem and much of his D12 crew.
All right, let's get it. Detroit hip hop stories.
Coming from the same city as Eminem and much of his D12 crew, Obie Trice rose to prominence in the underground hip-hop scene of Detroit, Michigan. If you're watching this video, then I assume that you've seen 8 Mile. Fun fact, Obie does make a cameo in the film. In the film 8 Mile, you remember the shelter, right? Where they would have all those rap battles? Well, this was based on a real place in Detroit called the Hip Hop Shop, where local MCs would come to perform and have rap battles. It's also where most of the D12 members met each other. I mean, you can go on YouTube and find countless videos of Eminem and Kaniva and all these different D12 members battling each other. It's kind of a piece of history. You should check it out. The battles were hosted by the late D12 member Proof, who actually encouraged Obie to go by his birth name instead of the one that he was going by at the time, which was Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, fake name, all gimmicks. I don't know. I'm just happy that he made that change. After receiving a positive reception at the Hip Hop Shop, Obie was encouraged to start taking rap a little bit more serious. This is when Obie, who was also good friend
right there. See, Obie Trice kind of had the same type of, like the same type of shit that I went through. Like he went there, motherfucker tested shit out, motherfucker said, yo, dog, you hot. And he kept going. Shout out to my homeboy, Doughboy, you know what I'm saying? Dude took me around the hood, took me around the school, and I was spitting that shit. And everybody was digging it. So I kept going,
with another D12 member from Detroit, Bizarre, had introduced him to Eminem, who really took a liking to his music, and things seemed to take off from there. Obie signed to Shady Records in 2000. He would be featured in skits on the D12 group album, Devil's Night. He also delivered a verse on the track Drips for the Eminem show. Go ask your boy Michael McCrudden to recite that verse.
Yeah,
he knows it
the
hard by
motherfucking tracks was called Drips on the Eminem show. Nigga. Nigga, that just was called.
heart, as well as recording tracks for the 8 Mile soundtrack. Obie had
every time I think about the 8 Mile soundtrack, I always think about street life, beat right.
putting in work, and it was time for the world to see what he was really capable of, and boy did they find out when Obie dropped his debut album Cheers in September of 2003. So if he signed a contract with Shady Records, does that make it a shady deal? Cue the music.
This channel is Before They Were. I think it's called, wait a minute, let me show the whole channel. Before They Were Famous. That's the name of the channel I got this small little clip from.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I really cannot stress just how underrated of an album this is. I mean, it had production from Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Timbaland, with features from G-Unit, Busta Rhymes, and Nate Dogg. Like, come on, man. But maybe I do need to set the stage just a little bit so you understand the gravity of this project. Eminem and 50 Cent were probably the two most popular human beings on the face of the planet at the time. G-Unit was poppin', D12 was multi-platinum, Dr. Dre was killing it, and they also happened to be in an all-out war with Ja Rule and Murder Inc., but more specifically on Eminem's side, Benzino and The Source magazine. Now, there probably could be a whole separate video on this beef alone, but the reason the album Cheers played such a big role in it is because of tracks like Outro, We All Die One Day, and the classic diss track, Shit Hits the Fan, where we see Dr. Dre deliver probably the very best verse that he's ever had in his career. That's just my opinion. But these tracks were scathing at the time and absolutely still are if you listen back. But if you mix that in with the sheer level of dominance that Shady Aftermath and the G-Unit crew were exerting at the time, I mean, it really isn't a surprise when you consider what happened to Benzino and Ja Rule. Ja Rule completely fell off and never regained the same popularity. Like, I'm not even being mean here. The guy has never been the same.
Where is Ja? Ask me Ja Rule.
But what really destroyed it, yeah, Ja Rule got destroyed lyrically by Eminem, but what really brought down Murder Inc. was the motherfucking raid, where Arv Gotti got locked up, bogus charges, Murder Inc. lost everything. But within that same fucking week, it was Murder Inc., it was Death Row, Jay Prince got fucked up, and Damon Dash. And coming to find out, they was all trying to come together. Let me say this one more time. Arv Gotti, Jay Prince, Dame Dash, and Suge Knight. They was trying to put together $50 million a piece and put together for some black distribution. Somebody snitched on some shit and everybody got raided. That's what really destroyed Murder Inc. But Ja Rule did get lyrically destroyed by Eminem. For sure, for sure. That's no lie.
And Benzino, oh Benzino, well, he got fired from The Source, and The Source eventually filed for bankruptcy. But yeah, people really don't consider how much Obie Trice's debut had a moment in hip-hop history. And by the way, Benzino, I heard your daughter likes Toronto dudes, so tell her I say wagwan, shorty. You stupid, are you dumb?
Now, don't do no shit like that. Benzino got a lot of motherfucking reach and pull. Like real shit. He may be fucked up right now when it comes to not having a source no more and getting lyrically destroyed by M and embarrassed for crying on Drink Champs. Yeah, he may be fucked up, but that nigga will ring your neck. This nigga look like a motherfucking bodybuilder. And this nigga looking like a bodybuilder with no neck. Be careful, nigga. Run. But I know he joking. But some motherfuckers are sensitive, like Benzino, and he will take your shit personally. So be careful.
I'm high. Yo, top love, fam. You stupid. I'll host this whole video in this voice, dog. As the years went by, that Shady the Aftermath. Okay. As the years went on, the dominance of Shady Aftermath started to dwindle. Eminem was on a hiatus and rumored to have retired. Dr. Dre was engulfed with the Detox album, which we never received. So it seemed
that was like around 2005. Like Eminem dropped the first curtain call. We had his greatest hits and maybe like 3 new tracks. And he said he was going to go retire. Then talking about rekindling his marriage with Kim. I was like, 1, it's too early to retire. 2, what the fuck you doing trying to get back with Kim? Did you make a whole fucking song about this bitch? You talking about, man, fuck all that shit. That shit pissed me off, way off, because these bitches ain't shit. And, you know, but then Eminem pop up again in 2009 and do the verse on the Drake track Forever. So I'm like, all right, Eminem is back. Then he dropped that motherfucking Relapse. With, you know, many people thought it was ass, but it's really a horrorcore album.
like it was a perfect moment for Obie to ascend to a more prominent role in his label and in hip-hop in general. He sought to do this with his follow-up to Cheers by dropping Second Rounds on Me in August of 2006. However, things were a little different leading up to this one. Although the album received critical praise, the album sold 74,000 copies in its first week, which honestly aren't bad numbers, especially for today's day and age, but in comparison to Cheers, which debuted by selling 226,000 on its first week, it was a massive drop-off.
Yeah, because the first album had Dre doing beats, Eminem was doing beats, Timberland was doing beats. Maybe, the motherfucking second album, I got to go back and listen to it again, but the first album is a fucking classic. Cheers is the shit. I remember more of Cheers shit than the second round, but you can hear a definite difference. But the lyrical ability is still cold, still a lyrical monster.
Now, it really is easy to say that Obie fell off, but there are things that he was dealing with that you just got to consider. On December 31st, 2005, Obie's car was shot at 6 times while traveling on the Lodge Expressway. One of the bullets...
Yeah, 2005, nigga got shot in the motherfucking head.
Bullets hit Obie in the head, and he went to the hospital to receive treatment. Doctors debated on removing the bullet or leaving it in, eventually opting not to remove it, meaning that Obie still has a bullet in his skull to this day. Now, I don't know about you guys.
Obie Trice still have a bullet in his head to this day.
But after surviving a bullet to the head, I don't know. I'd absolutely be moving and thinking differently. It's a good thing that Obie Trice went to the doctor and not Dr. Dre. But anyone? After recovering from the attack, tragedy would strike the Shady Records crew, the city of Detroit, and the hip-hop community, if we're being honest. D12's most beloved member, Proof, the same man who gave Obie his rap name, was tragically killed in a shooting at a Detroit nightclub after getting into a disagreement with another man at the club. Now, personally, I truly do think it's lost on a lot of fans just how important Proof was to rappers like Obie Trice and Eminem. He was a major part to the success of Shady Records and was truly looked at as a pillar in the hip-hop community. So this truly rocked everyone when it happened, including Obie Trice, who made a speech at Proof's funeral. So after losing one of the most important people in your life and almost losing your own life in a shootout, this was a lot for Obie Trice to deal with. And in 2008, Obie officially departed from Shady Records due to not feeling like he was being properly promoted, despite many rumors circulating that at the time there was a follow between Obie, Eminem, and Dr. Dre, when this just straight up wasn't the case. They still appeared on Obie's projects in the future, even when he was officially off the label. Apparently it was more Jimmy Iovine, the head of Interscope Records, who was the real reason he left the label. When speaking about the relationship with Jimmy Iovine, he told Hot 97, "I don't think Jimmy Iovine really cared for me. I was just me." Hey man, I hear you, Obie. Although Jimmy has given us great musical acts over the decades, I do kind of feel like Jimmy Iovine should be tried for his crimes against hip-hop. Although, sick headphones, fam, or whatever. Over the next decade, Obie Trice would go on to release a handful of mixtapes, projects like Bottoms Up and The Hangover, sticking with the drinking theme, and honestly, these were solid projects, but Obie never really got back to the popularity that he had during the prime Shady Records days. And as great of an artist Obie is, he is a human being and not absolved of making mistakes of his own. In 2019, TMZ reported that Obie had been arrested for shooting his girlfriend's son, where he apparently served 90 days in a Michigan.
Yeah. Shoot your girlfriend's son. See, and that's why it's not cool to be a stepdad. Shouts out to Big Dog Philly OG in the building. Back at Detroit Hip Hop Stories. We finishing up with Obie Trice. We about to talk about D12 in a minute.
For charges relating to the incident. There was also a show in Toronto where Obie went on what I can only describe as a DaBaby-esque rant about the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, this nigga went ham on the LGBTQ, LMNOP, XYZ 123, motherfucker. Shout out to Truth Virus. Make sure y'all subscribe to Truth Virus 18. It's like they try to bully you until I get this gay shit. I don't fuck with that fruitcake shit.
I'm sorry to anybody that like the sun, man that like the sun, man. I don't with it. I can have a conversation with you, but I with you too.
Obie received backlash about the rants.
I can have a conversation with you, but I don't fuck with what you do.
And he publicly apologized, or kinda, I guess. Obie said, "I understand the different perspectives and not wanting to be called any slurs, but I'm a hip-hop artist and everything can't be taken so seriously. I didn't say anything to purposely offend anybody. I have no bias towards the community." See why I said that apology was kind of an apology. Yeah, not sure about that one. But while Obie may no longer be at the pinnacle of his career, he still serves his core fan base by dropping mixtapes and singles. His Spotify has 1 million monthly listeners, and if you haven't already been paying attention to this video now, then you understand the place that this man holds in hip-hop history. Lyrical, spiritual crap.
Now we on to the next one. That was Obie Trice, real name, no gimmicks. Man, nah, that nigga killed that beat. That beat was cool. All right, now we about to talk about this D12 shit. Let's get it.
Boy groups and boy bands have been a hit in the music industry ever since. We have NSYNC and Backstreet Boys who released iconic songs during the 90s and early 2000s. But before we had BTS or One Direction as boy groups hitting the charts in the millennium with their pop genres, we had D12 in 1996. Now, don't mistake D12 as a pop boy group. D12 is a hip-hop rap group formed by world-renowned rap star Eminem and his 5 friends in the 90s. You might ask, the name D12 only has 6 members. There's a logical explanation for that. So we're going to dive deep and take a trip down memory lane on the rise and fall of D12.
This is On Some Hip Hop.
Welcome to On Some Hip Hop. Before we get started, let's without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Who is D12? The group was formed in the late 90s, and their core members were 6 rappers who went by their own aliases. There's Eminem as Slim Shady, Proof as Dirty Harry, Bizarre as Peter S. Bizarre, Kuniva as Rondell B, Mr. Porter as Con Artist, and Bugs as Robert Beck. They originally wanted to have Dirty Dozen as a name because of the unfixed number of members in the group, but the name was already taken by a jazz group, causing them to shorten it to D12 instead. The group had members join and leave throughout the span of their active days due to different circumstances, and we saw the end of the group. But how did D12 rise up? Rise and fall of Detroit's D12. Off from a rough beginning, D12 has faced death even before dropping their first album. One of their members, Bugs, was murdered in 1999 during a picnic. After his death, they still continued to make music as an honor to Bugs, and even recruited a friend he talks so highly of, Swift, or Swifty McVeigh. During their debut EP in 2000, the Underground EP, D12 was clearly at a great start when this album went platinum with productions from Dr. Dre. Their album released in 2001. Devil's Night followed the first footsteps, as it also gained a multi-platinum status. This record featured productions from Eminem and Dre, and also lyricism transition from the members as they mirror Eminem's new No Fucks Given style. Their singles, such as Purple Pills and Fight Music, also took a hit on the charts, as these showed their versatility. Beef with Royce the 5'9".
Beef with Royce the 5'9". This is the highlight of they shit. So we're gonna go to this nigga ain't gonna break it down the way he's supposed to. So we about to go to it. You feel me? We about to go to it.
In just 25 years, the business landscape in hip-hop has become treacherous, and especially treacherous for up-and-coming artists. D12 was formed as an all-star group on the Detroit scene. Its members included Eminem, Bizarre, Kuniva, Swift, Proof, Con Artist, and the late Bugs, who was shot to death in a fight in Detroit's Belle Isle Park. In the late 1990s, D12's members, frustrated by their inability to break into the game, went their separate ways.
Eminem was in Detroit by himself. Then he met Royce. All the beginning stages of Eminem's career, he was with Royce.
That was bizarre talking. Because after everybody broke up and he got to the game, he met Royce.
As potentially the two best unsigned MCs in Detroit, Eminem and Royce the 5'9" joined forces.
You know, he said this is his last time trying to shop a deal. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna quit rap. I'm gonna quit rapping, period. And his first stop was LA, and he never came home.
The nigga Slim Shady said, nigga, this don't work, I'm done with rap. I'm done. I'm gonna be in your bushes with a real fucking chainsaw, sawing your face off, watching the movie Face Off, taking the break. Yeah. That's what I was going for. I said, I'm gonna come through this bitch with a real chainsaw, take your face off while I'm watching Face Off, taking the shit because I'm laid off. Nigga, I'll go ham on these things.
Signed with Dr. Dre's Aftermath Records and wanted to bring Royce 9 joined forces.
You know, he said this is his last time trying to shop a deal. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna quit rap. I'm gonna quit rapping, period. And his first stop was LA, and he never came home.
Eminem signed with Dr. Dre's Aftermath Records and wanted to bring Royce with it.
Slim played Dre one of my demos. Dre liked it, so I went out to Cali. I started working like on the Chronic album, helping them out or whatever. I wrote a couple songs. One of the songs made the album. It was called The Message featuring Mary J. Blige.
Royce was progressing with Eminem in the Dr. Dre camp, but suddenly things got complicated.
My manager Keno was quoted in the vibe as saying, "I've seen Eminem sit Dre down like a pupil," or something to that nature.
Fair one, here comes 7 Mile.
Dre read it or heard about it and got pissed. He let me know he was upset. He let me know it wasn't no problem with me. You know, he just upset at my manager for what he said.
Understandably, a young artist looking to get in the game might feel just a little pressure when Dr. Dre says he has a problem with that artist's manager.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's my nigga. I'm a loyal nigga. So fuck him. Fuck everybody. It's not about money with me no more, man. Like, that's my motherfucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't my manager. He my man.
I'm had his back.
Damn, Royce, don't say it like that. You gotta say pause no Diddy after that. But we know what you're talking about. Pause no Diddy though.
100%. He loved Royce. Loved him to death. Royce was Eminem's hype up man. And nobody could take that job from him. D12 was just M's boy. He wasn't even talking about. Royce the 5'9" was the first priority to come out. Royce was in the driver's seat.
Eager to establish himself as an MC, Royce was having a difficult time working himself into the protege system under Eminem. Instead of waiting for Eminem to put out Royce's record, Royce, based on his relationship with Eminem and solid appearances on Eminem's Slim Shady LP, signed a deal at Tommy Boy Records.
M took steps to put us on, so that respect and that love will always be there. But we're our own men. You know, we eat off our own plate. We're not on the Eminem plate. We're not eating off the Eminem plate or the Dr. Dre plate or the Interscope plate. We eat off our own plate.
M asked me, said, "Yo, Royce, could you finish this tour out with me? You know, I'll lead you to finish this tour out with me, dude. That'd be cool." Royce is like, "Well, no, man, I got to talk about the record. Tommy Boy just signed me." And such. He totally flipped the script.
Left without a hype man, Eminem reached out to his childhood friend Proof, with whom he had a falling out.
Him and Proof made up, you know what I'm saying, because they was best friends. No reason why they should be beefed out.
He asked Proof, could he rotate with Royce? So Royce said, well, just let Proof do it. I got to get in the studio and do my album. Em was like, damn, I just got you $1 million deal, basically co-signed for you. You can't even finish this tour out.
Although Royce denied that he rejected Eminem's offer, Proof quickly became Eminem's permanent hype man.
So once he started to fade away from Eminem concentrated more on D12. So actually, I would like to thank Royce for getting D12 back together.
That's bizarre talking.
Without the support of Eminem and Dr. Dre, Royce begged the question of whether he left the nest too soon.
I'll never forget one day he was salty. Came in the studio. He wanted to record Rock City over with M. And M was like, "Yo, I got this D12 deadline. You know, I'll have to give it you another day." And Royce couldn't understand that. He was like, "What? I'm Royce, man. What you doing?"
Royce began to believe that D12 was souring his relationship with Eminem.
We all, in fact, embrace Royce on the fact of M embrace Royce. You being dope is dope for me because you around my mans. That make you another dope nigga in our clique.
That was good. I told about everybody. He got the most potential.
When they went on tour, they did a Green Lantern mixtape. I submitted them a freestyle verse.
Do y'all remember DJ Green Lantern? Do y'all remember DJ Green Lantern, dog? Nigga, them DJ Green Lantern mixtapes was fucking lit. That's when I first heard the motherfucking Ja Rule 50 disc, and he mentioned motherfucking like Eminem's daughter on that bitch for the first time. I was like, oh shit. This nigga went in on Little Mo. I was like, oh man. What he said about Little Mo, you know, like when I saw Little Mo like do her little shit at the little BET, Little Falls when I was doing my research on who was on performing, they showed Little Mo. First thing came to my mind was Ja Rule's diss track. Like nigga real shit. Nigga was like, Little Mo, you just one of them bitches that ain't had a hot song in how long? Never. You better all put the dick in your mouth and shut up. I was like, oh shit. And plus Little Mo looked horrible.
They listened to the verse and felt like I was dissing. Even him.
He comes on before his record even started and said,
"Fuck anger management. I need somebody to manage my anger." And he took that.
I take that.
Royce began to believe that D12 was souring his relationship with Eminem.
We all, in fact, embrace Royce on the fact of M embrace Royce. You being dope is dope for me because you around my mans. That make you another dope nigga in our clique.
That was good. I told about everybody. He got the most potential.
When they went on tour, they did a Green Lantern mixtape. I submitted them a freestyle verse. For some reason, they listened to the verse and felt like I was dissing. Even him.
He comes on before his record even started and said,
"Fuck anger management. I need somebody to manage my anger." And he took that as I was saying, "Fuck the anger management tour." If you cool with him, why don't you put something in there and make the man even think that it's a shit?
He said, "Fuck anger management. Anger management is the name of Eminem's tour. Bottom line."
They took my shit off. And it got back to me through somebody else. And I'm thinking, why would M think I would do something like that to him, of all people? M was supposed to be upset. He said I'm not talking to Royce, period. I'm calling around frantically. What's wrong with M? What's the problem? Like, we can solve it in one talk.
Eminem didn't want to talk to him because you know why? It's 2 words. It's not subliminal. Fuck anger management.
Paul said, I'm trying to get him to talk to you now, Royce. What the fuck you mean you're trying to get him to talk to you?
Royce would see our manager in the club and say, "Man, I don't think them niggas ready." Damn, come on,
Like, you ain't ready. Tell us we ain't ready. We ain't ready.
Then we confront him. He said, "No, man, I ain't seen."
I didn't play you out of position. It was hard to play you out of position, but I didn't play you out of position. None of these people play you out of position. You played yourself out of position. With your ego plays you out of position. I mean, it's my time to shine. I'm about to get it. I'm about to go. Let's go. Fuck it. How it took me to get here, I don't care who helped me get here. I'm about to go.
That's proof talk.
That monster, whoever that monster was, is what destroyed you.
Then you blame us.
This
Don't
conniving.
blame us.
Although Royce had recorded many songs, Tommy Boy refused to release Royce's Rock City album.
I think it was because Dre wasn't involved as much as they thought he should be. M wasn't involved as much as he should be. And then, we parted ways.
Finally, Royce released his Rock City album on independent distributor Koch Records.
But real shit, Rock City was cold.
The complete MC, Koch Records distribution machine lacked the power and reach of any of his former labels.
Fuck the bullshit. That album was the shit. The Rock City album, Worst to Find Out, killed that shit, bro.
In an unrelated internet interview, Royce, amidst his anger and confusion, lashed out.
Who would you say is a ruling rap right now? Like, who do you think's black, or who would you want to start a beef with anytime soon? D12. D12?
He said D12.
Yeah. Nigga on a radio interview, nigga was asked a question like, who you want to beef with? D12. I'm like, what? When I heard that shit, I was like, wait a minute. Like, Royce, are you fucking crazy? I'm like, nigga, like real shit. Even if you can beat everybody in D12 lyrically, you ain't gonna beat him. Now, that's from the lyrical competitive standpoint. But from a hood standpoint, these niggas in D12 don't play. And I see, like a show like Royce the 5'9" and his goons, and they show D12, and it's just them, it's just like 6 niggas. These 6 niggas don't even need to have the hammers on them. These niggas coming to you and they whooping you. It was like that movie 8 Mile. You remember 8 Mile? Where motherfucker like Eminem was in the car with his niggas and he saw the motherfucking ops and he swerved that bitch and they fought in the parking lot of a liquor store? Like, nigga, it goes down with them, nigga. Man. But, nigga, like, this the real story, because the last video was going to downplay it. Like, like, this is actually from the horse's mouth. Royce the 5'9" and D12.
He said D12. And I said D12. They garbage. The worst fucking rap group ever. Huh? Shit.
Nigga said the worst fucking rap group ever. Royce the 5'9" should have never said that, because like niggas don't understand the lyrical ability that motherfucking D12 has. Conniva, Swifty, Bizarre is the horrorcore element of the group. Proof is lyrical, and M is the lyrical master of the group. It's like shit. Eminem at the top, then Proof, then Swifty, then Conniva, then Bizarre. But what Royce didn't understand, like at least at the time, it was like, how could I put it? To me, like it's very competitive. He was saying like, nigga, like he's better lyrically. But to me personally, you can't beat him. And to me personally, I think he's at the same level as Proof. We ain't even hear Proof going his bag yet. You know what I'm saying? Like they took Proof out in 06, RIP to Proof. But if Proof really wanted to go into his bag, he'd destroy a motherfucker. Like real shit. It's like how Royce underestimated Lupe. As much as I gotta be a fan of Royce, I gotta motherfucking respect Lupe's motherfucking diss track. This nigga Lupe killed motherfucking Royce. I'm not gonna motherfucking lie about that when it comes to lyricism. Nigga, if Lupe going into his bag, watch the fuck out.
Shit, it's the truth. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Royce, amidst his anger and confusion, lashed out.
Who would you say is ruining rap right now? Like, who do you think's black, or who would you want to start a beef?
That was the question. Who is ruining rap right now? Who is ruining rap, and who you want to go against? That nigga said D12. Nigga, that's some horrible shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Especially like on a level of like, nigga, like we all in the same city. You know what I'm saying? We all in the same city from different hoods. You know what I'm saying? If you was gonna say who was ruining rap, I would have said somebody from another city, from another state, or another country. You know what I'm saying? You don't motherfucking diss the niggas in the hood, nigga. We all trying to motherfucking make it off our lyrical ability.
With any time soon, D12. D12?
He said D12. And I said D12. They garbage. The worst fucking rap group ever. Huh? Shit. It's the truth. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm not mad, I feel like they're garbage.
Damn, this is Royce. It was his boy.
He said, even when I'm not mad at that, nigga, I feel like they garbage. Like, goddamn, it's like, nigga, have you ever listened to Conniva or Swifty McVeigh? I know he had, but these niggas got bars. It's like shit, nigga. It's like when you listen to D12 Devil's Night and D12 World, nigga, like you would hear hardcore hip hop, nigga. It's hardcore hip hop mixed with horrorcore. You know, Royce the 5'9" is hip hop, hard ass punchlines. You know, storytelling. You know, it's a different type of shit. It's like I almost want to separate like hip hop into three. And you know, when it comes to Detroit, you know, when it comes to the Detroit sound, we got the street sound and we got the motherfucking hardcore and hip hop sound and we got the horrorcore sound. You know, like it's like, you know, like it's like a lot to it. It's like levels to this shit.
Yeah, this is Royce. It was his boy. No doubt it was Royce. So he's like, all right, you know what, man? Enough is enough.
We ain't Royce, motherfucker. We don't speak in vain. We don't act like we street. We don't not say names. We don't ask them to help us in the door to get a deal and then turn our back on them when he need us boys for real.
Ooh, and that was the D12 song called Smackdown against motherfucking Royce. Went in on that nigga. Went in on him.
It's the truth. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm not mad, I feel like they're garbage.
Damn, this is Royce. It was his boy. No doubt it was Royce. So he's like, all right, you know what, man? Enough is enough.
We ain't Royce, motherfucker. We don't speak in vain. We don't act like we street. We don't not say names. We don't ask them to help us in the door to get a deal and then turn our back on them when he need us boys for real. That's neither here nor there, dog. His first video was shot up in NY, y'all. This nigga the king of Detroit, the king of getting his ass whipped and left by his brother. That's Ryan Montgomery thinking out loud with rhinestones in his do-rag. You tough, dog.
So I went to the radio the next day.
From the moment I walked in the door, it's always been envy towards Royce. Asking him, what is he doing here? What you helping him for? And it just hit the fan. They finally decided to pick their balls up and eyes on.
Next day, my man got on the radio, was talking shit, running his mouth, said he'd smack my ugly wife.
Smack your ugly wife.
Said he'd smack Swift.
Swifty, I'll slap you.
Smack
Denine. Denine, I'll slap.
Smack me into it. He said he'd smack everybody.
Royce dug up and dusted off a 3-year-old never-released diss he had written about D12's.
He had diss songs on us.
He got like 15.
Like what? In the vault. While we were still giving each other plays and shit, like, what up, though, man? Yeah, this is and that. He had diss songs already on it.
Now, that's some whole ass shit. Like real shit. Ain't no way the fuck you giving play to some niggas and you got motherfucking bullets with their name on it. Nigga, like, dog. Yo, that's the only shit about Royce I really didn't like. I'm like, nigga, why is you hanging around these niggas if you got bullets with their name on it, my nigga? You know, we all lyrical assassins in this bitch. One better than the other. Or, you know, like it all depends on like who's doing the rating system in the room right now. But everybody's going to say they're the top dog. But now this nigga that 3 years. 3-year-old this week. He just pulled the bitches out. But he went in though.
No, nigga, how can I relate to a group with 4 dudes is easily replaced? Niggas when they talk backwards. What I call Paul and have him write you off on his taxes. I'm a solo artist. You just wanted a crew. Fans coming up to y'all like, which one is you? You the fat.
What makes a great diss track is you saying anything about the person that the world can relate to. It's like me calling Bizarre fat, saying you got a shower cap. I mean, the whole world knows he's fat. He wears a fucking shower cap.
Share for the rap. Arresting the big fat bear that gotta jump in the character to rap. Niggas give me this mic.
That nigga Royce.
It must have ruffled their feathers. They got all upset.
What D12 claimed offended them more than Royce's disses was a line mentioning late D12 member Bugs, suggesting that if Bizarre wants beef, he could meet up with Bugs.
Now, fuck, nigga, you can beat up with gloves, and if you want beef, fuck, you can meet up with Bugs.
And that shit, and this is why Ja Rule got fucked up. Like, you know, nigga, you say the wrong name, you get slain, nigga. Simple as that. And Bugs got shot up in motherfucker like 99, like RIP to Bugs. You know, and for Royce to find out to say that shit, nigga, it was on. Like literally, it was on like Al Capone, nigga.
You think the Bugs?
Because D12 got Bugs tatted on their arms, my nigga. So it got real fucking personal.
line took it to the next level?
Hell yeah! That's why we go, man. Please, man. Next question. He said Bugs name in the song. He shouldn't even be worried about us. He should be worried about Bugs people.
After premiering the record, Royce announced on the radio he would be at a Detroit club called Lush that night.
And I'm going to the Lush tonight. So whoever decided to get cute, come see me tonight. No, deny. That ain't just D12. That's anybody. Deny.
And guess what? D12 was there in 5 minutes. And the shit went down.
Hey, deny. Talking tough, you gonna beat people up with one arm. Dog. Deny. Trey Little is in the house. Deny. I will give you the business, dog. Build it.
Deny. Hey, we thought it was one of the radio disc jockeys, the female radio disc jockeys. Deny. I'm thinking she was like,
you my man, and I ain't gonna suck you right now. Your man, I'm sober as a butt. That means whoever fight me gonna feel like they fight Roy Jones.
He said he's boxing like Roy Jones. We was there 5 minutes. Everybody was there. Eminem was there.
We showed up. He wasn't there. Some of his people was there. That night, I get a call. D12 just jumped your friend.
D12. Oh, yeah. Oh, Royce ain't here. Where's Royce peoples at though? Where's his peoples at though? Nigga, we ain't leaving it till somebody gets stuck. Nigga, we ain't leaving till we motherfucking whoop a nigga to our track called Where the 40 ounce? Where the 40 ounce? Make sure y'all check out the D12 song called 40 ounce. Shouts out to D12, nigga. D12 wasn't playing, my nigga. D12 wasn't playing.
5 minutes. Everybody was there. Eminem was there.
We showed up. He wasn't there. Some of his people was there. That night, I get a call. D12 just jumped your friend. One of my niggas. D12 just jumped him at the club that I was on my way to.
So what happened that night?
What you think happened?
One of his soldiers got smashed the fuck up, right? And his shoes is on this block right now somewhere. I think somebody.
That was quick talking.
So you know what?
It's like 30 niggas. They jump on one person. You know what I'm saying? He get up and drive home. And then he goes to the hospital. And that's how Malcolm X came along.
Royce 5'9" would like to apologize to the family of my homeboy Bugs for letting that line leak out the radio. It was a long.
Yeah. And then Royce get online and apologize. I'm gonna never forget this. I would never forget when this happened, dog. Like I was motherfucking in high school. This was like my motherfucking second year of motherfucking rhyming and shit. I'm gonna never forget this. I'm gonna never forget this happened. But he dropped some shit called Malcolm X, nigga. Worse to find now went crazy. But nigga, I'm still on the side of D12 all day. Not because they fuck with M, but because of the fact that Royce, nigga, you had diss tracks, basically bullets with these niggas' names on it. And you out here chilling with these niggas, buddy, smoking, laughing, partying, freestyling, getting into cyphers and shit. I ain't like that shit. You know, I lost some, I lost some respect from Royce after that. But like not taking nothing away from his rhyming ability. But when it comes to person, like when it comes to like nigga who you are, you nigga, at least motherfucking KRS-One would let motherfuckers know. He said like nigga, I got a motherfucking dog ass verse to battle any of y'all top 10 favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like he let motherfuckers know I'll destroy you. You know, but like for him to hide it and shit, and then like when they motherfucking come out with the beat track instead of getting into the booth to spit some new shit, like he, like he did with this Malcolm X shit, he just pull out the old shit. He's like, all right, let me throw these bullets in the chamber, you know what I'm saying, and start blasting, you know, and like see the reaction, like nigga, like, you know what I'm saying. But like his last beef with Lupe Fiasco was cold. You know, they both went at it, nigga, like going at it. But Lupe won. Lupe won that shit. But how it started, to me personally, there was some bullshit. It was some bullshit on how it started. You can hear it from Lupe. You know, like Lupe, you know, you can hear it from both sides, but y'all would lean more towards Lupe. You know, when it comes to the overall, if you was to choose on on who was wrong or right. But to me, overall, personally, I find it to be very stupid.
Line leak out the radio. It's a long story how it happened. D12, dog, y'all better quit acting like that was my man too, like I was trying to disrespect him or something. I was trying to disrespect y'all, because that's what I'm doing from here on in.
Although he apologized for Royce's Malcolm X upped the ante.
Nobody believes you. What rap crew I gotta snatch about the game? Who must I smack for saying my name? Somebody gon' die. You couldn't fit Bazaar's body in my shoes.
He went after proof.
You better hope you and the white boy keep in touch and be a good little hype man or your lease is up. And Slim Sign 50, I don't see your teeth this much. It's good, cause you got a drill like a fucking truck. Damn.
Bizarre.
Nigga, you can run to hide. I'll be on your porch with a cheeseburger trying to lure you outside. Cause he's in it. Bizarre, say, G, I bet you throw some extra G's in it. Just like a stuttering fool.
Con artist, a.k.a. Denon Porter and Swift.
Denon and Swifty, please, give it again. Both of y'all be raking 50s leads.
Conniver.
That other nigga y'all got in your group, I don't even know his name, but he can shovel my snow too.
And Eminem.
I just wish Eminem would stop telling everybody he ain't speaking to me, like I'm one of his hoes or something. How about this? I ain't speaking to you, and I'ma keep ticking on your weak ass crew.
He don't even know my name, but I can shovel his snow. He told me at a club where he was scared that Swift was gonna come and smack him, but he told me to come to his crib and come play Madden. Come down the street and play Madden with me. And come kick it with me. Y'all ready?
Nigga was scared of Swifty when he called Conniver. Talking about come down the street and play Madden. Yeah, nigga, Royce, you know, I'm like, damn, Royce, I'm losing all respect for you, nigga. Hearing this shit come out, like, I was like, oh, nigga. Not taking nothing away from his rhyming ability, but
Like, he's a whole ass nigga, dog, for real. That's a big. You gonna invite a nigga you don't even know to your crib and play Madden?
He started addressing Eminem. Eminem totally ignored the whole situation. He was like, "Oh, that's fucked up," but he had so much love for Royce that he didn't even get involved. I mean, he got involved, like, you know, I ain't talking to him, but he didn't get involved in it lyrically.
On a Green Lantern mixtape, Eminem almost joined the battle.
Rhinestones are so nice, they shine so bright, especially at night after a hit of ecstasy. Is that right? Oh, wait a minute.
Making matters worse, Royce even threatened to sign with Murder Inc. Records, Eminem and D12's adversary in another beef.
Paul better call me like he called Benzino. Matter of fact, I might even do a song with Ray. Sign a Murder Inc. and hit you with a song of death.
Royce,
Murder Inc.?
He said he was signed to Murder Inc. Murder Inc. don't even want to sign.
596 July.
Because Royce and D12 were both in Detroit, the proximity created an atmosphere of potential violence.
Y'all really want to play? We right under your nose.
Royce the 5'9" is a whole ass nigga. That's number one. That's number two. Why he's a whole ass nigga? It's because the next week he saw my man Swift at the studio. He had 5 niggas with him and he didn't do shit. Nothing. Come outside. You come outside. That's after his man got last. Come outside. You really pop. What do you come outside? What the fuck is that? He walked in the studio.
yeah. Royce came to the studio with 5 guys. Swifty is already there. Now Swifty is talking right now.
I'm in the studio with my sister and her girl. What is you talking about? He walked out here with 6 dudes, dog, with drink.
With a drink. That means the nigga came in that bitch with a cup in his hand.
He walked up to me like this. So what's up? I didn't shake his hand. Hell no. I said, you said you was gonna smack me.
Swifty a real nigga, dog. This is why I fucks with D12. I was like, nigga, I'm here by myself. I'm telling you in front of your 5, 6 niggas. Oh, nigga, you said you was gonna smack me, nigga. I'm here with my girl and her friend. They in the booth, nigga. We could do this shit here.
You said you was gonna smack my dog. Quiet. It ain't nothing to talk. You talked about bugs. It ain't nothing to talk about. What's up? Come outside. You getting popped.
Where's the $5? Look at that Swift is like, you come outside, you get And then he walked off.
All your niggas. Then we was there 5 minutes and walked away.
The greatest threats to either side are the artists and street reps who might not appreciate the difference between what's on record and what's in the streets.
All in your neighborhood. I can take all the precautions. That's all. I do this. I wear this. I keep this.
This Royce da 5'9" showing off his bulletproof vest and his blammer. Back before it was illegal to show your blammer on screen.
I don't just go anywhere. I don't hang out. I don't go to clubs. We still went to every club, still go everywhere.
Yeah, D12 still go every motherfucking where. Known everywhere. Royce just say, yo, man, I don't go to clubs. I don't go to here and all this.
We want to fucking go and do anything we want to do. I don't hang out where my enemies hang out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for trouble. You know what I'm saying?
But that's understandable. But me, I'm automatically like that. You know, I'm automatically in it. But most niggas are like this because they afraid. You know what I'm saying? They afraid. There's a difference. There's a fucking difference. These niggas, D12, nigga, they are the city of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You know, most motherfuckers in the D, they feel like they get a certain type of status or a certain type of money. Oh shit, nigga, like, let me not go out to all these places. Let me hide. But like at the same time, you're putting yourself in your own prison. But he also said he don't go where his enemies hang out. Like, no one ain't tell you to go to the same club that they go to, but go to a club. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't have to be at they clubs. You can be at your own type of club. Nigga, find something new. Got money, nigga, build a fucking club. Nigga, rent out a warehouse. Nigga, open up Royce da 5'9", cafe, whatever, bar and grill, or the club, whatever the fuck, you know. The fucking 5'9" club, whatever. But me personally, I do a show, like do my rehearsals or do my show, like wherever I'm at. Yep, and I go straight home. But nigga, what a motherfucker need to understand is this: your enemies are everywhere. They're everywhere. Just like Morpheus telling Neo, nigga, all these motherfuckers are potential agents. Nigga, you worry about a certain group of people or like a certain few, like nigga, you liable to walk out your door and get sniped like JFK. So it's like, come on, be free. D12 was free, you know, all from different sides of town.
You know what I'm saying? So anything I do from this point on in my life will be out of self-defense. See that?
From this day forward, everything I do from this point in my life is gonna be self-defense. You know, it sounds like he just got into that mode and he just motherfuckers stay home because I don't want to get jumped and shot by D12.
Y'all niggas get through that first. Y'all niggas just talking from my freezing sleep.
Yeah, like this Royce da 5'9" people, they showing off their blabbers and vests and shit. It's like, y'all just be talking. No, they don't be talking. They come up to your spot and they whoop your ass. D12 is the realest, man.
Rappers believe in they rhymes and the got a problem. It's high.
All this shit, this here shit. Yo, look, catch me. Like this. Yo, bigger than you. I mean, that shit for real. They stumped my man at the lunch. They stumped my man at the lunch. What the fuck do we got to talk about? It ain't nothing to talk about. If you gonna do something to it, why you on a videotape with guns? That makes no motherfucking shit.
That's proof talking. Like, if you got beef, why you on a video with motherfucking guns? It don't make no sense to me. But you see D12 together, they got no guns flashing. They just having a little motherfucking talk. But Royce da 5'9", he on the shit with his niggas flashing guns and bulletproof vests. D12 was just like regular niggas on the block, just on some chill shit. You know what I'm saying? And they'll come to your spot and they'll fuck you up. I fucks with D12, nigga. Make sure y'all listen to the D12 album, Devil's Night, and the D12 album, D12 World. The motherfuckers going in, bro.
Any real nigga gonna see that.
Shots were fired.
But also listen to Royce the 5'9", Rock City. You know, like that's his first shit. And you know, some other projects. You can listen to the beef tracks that he did against Lupe, and you can listen to Lupe's side and be like, "Yo, nigga, Lupe won that shit."
One of Royce's crew.
This nigga Cash get shot the fuck up.
My nigga allergic to bullets. He didn't take his medicine that day.
But listen, I got a little advice for you though. If you're gonna send somebody to do something, make sure the motherfucker get in.
This Royce talking shit. Where's the 5'9" talking shit?
And for you niggas who sending niggas who not capable of getting the job done, you gonna feel like a dumbass when you at his dumbass funeral and you gotta look at his mama. Alright? That's all I got to say about that.
When I get jumped by niggas and come back and kill them one by one.
Yes.
Pacing outside of the pretty house. Today you figured out what's beef.
That nigga Royce killed that shit.
Rappers be believing they rhymes, and a nigga like me just take it one day at a time. Beef is when you die because of your CD. When I come from your blind side before you see me. Beef is when I get chopped by niggas and come back and kill them one by one.
There's a lot of beef going on at this time.
Violence on the streets of Detroit are just symptoms of a greater disease throughout the hip-hop community. A disease largely caused by business.
Since the last time we talked, I've been working, trying to stay busy. I ran into a little incident where me and Proof finally seen each other. Proof from D12. And we had words.
This shit I really got on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, supposed to be hits in the streets, and some people get shot, some people get beat up and robbed.
Yeah, shit got fucking crazy. D12 versus Royce the 5'9" crew, nigga, shit got crazy, son. Crazy.
And Proof had actually walked away from the crowd, away from where all the melee was. We walked away like person to person, and we was actually talking it out.
But the police had already been called.
And they patted us down, and we both had our guns on us. You know what I'm saying? So we both caught gun cases.
That man got a felony, I got a felony. You know what I'm saying? Me and Royce had talked in the jail cells. He's asked me how this happened, that happened.
Proof basically was like, yo, I felt like you shouldn't have mentioned my name on such and such song. And I was like, okay, I felt like you shouldn't have did such and such. It was basically us getting all our thoughts out in the open.
Like you said.
Yeah. The real question is, nigga, why the fuck you have 15 tracks about me and my crew already in the chamber while you was saying what up, though? You know, they probably already got all that shit out there, but like, nigga, like that would be my first beef, nigga. It's like, yo, you talked about our nigga Bugs, and you already had beef tracks about us, nigga. Like, that's the main shit that'll piss me off. Like, if I'm in a jail cell next to that nigga, I'm like, yo, I only got beef with you on two things. Thing number one, nigga, you talked about Bugs. Thing number two, you already had diss tracks about me and my crew. While you was smoking, drinking, we all laughing and talking like, nigga. And you plead your case, yo, nigga, my beef with you because of this and that. I'm like, okay. But still, though, how we going to address if you don't got no more beef tracks about it? But yeah.
It's out in the open.
Like you said, becoming humble now, we know that he said a lot of wrong things that he just shouldn't have never ever said.
I've said things in the past about them that I shouldn't have said, and I admit that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they've done things to me that they shouldn't have did.
Where do this go? I mean, they gotta hit back. What if they get it for Saul or somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? Or do something stupid. Why can't we stop the shit? Let's stop the shit. You know what I'm saying?
If I talk to Proof and I say, yo, look, we squashing this, that means I'm squashing it with anything that got to do with it.
We reconcile. I'm not gonna hold that against you. Hopefully you don't hold that from this side that happened to your man get beat up or whatever. Hold it against me. You know what I'm saying? If we let it go, we let it go.
It's a mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? I know they respect me. Just cause of like the shit that I do lyrically, I know they respect me. and I respect them. You know what I'm saying? It's like the respect has always been there.
I can respect Royce. You know what I'm saying? I will talk to him. Because the best thing is, I would love to see your kids grow up and fight for your publishing. And I would love to see my kids grow up and fight for publishing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at like.
Yep. And that was the story of that beef. Now we could probably go back to that video I did like before I stopped it to talk about the rest of the detailed shit. But y'all just had to hear the real story from the horse's mouth.
Are always inevitably prone to beef with other rap artists. Upon their success with their tour, Anger Management, in 2003, Proof, one of the D12 band members, developed a rivalry with fellow rapper Royce the 5'9", who has close ties with Eminem. For reference, the duo of Royce and Eminem collaborated on a popular song called Bad Meets Evil in Eminem's most popular album, the Slim Shady EP, in 1999. However, Proof and Royce elevated their hate with each other by continuing to release songs that kept slandering their names. This culminated in Proof confronting Royce outside a nightclub in Detroit in 2003, which escalated in both a fight and having their guns being drawn out at each other. Before anyone got seriously hurt,
what happened.
both
We already
men
heard
were
it from the horse's mouth.
and they actually were put in adjacent jail cells next to each other.
They went outside, they talked, cops came, they got
future for good. D12 World was released in 2004, and their single, My Bad, was on repeat on the airways for many years to come. However, this was regarded as a one-hit wonder because the entirety of the album was believed by many to have lacked cohesion. It wasn't made by the same band, but by different individuals. There were a few highlights in the album, specifically Bug's tribute, Good Die Young, but the album wasn't as successful as the first one. It was definitely something forgettable that their fans easily grew out of. In 2006, another tragic incident happened to the group. Proof was murdered in a Detroit nightclub with 3 gunshots. This caused D12 to be torn apart because it seemed that Proof was the glue holding them all together. Unlike Bugs' death that brought them closer together, Proof's murder likely weakened D12 and their future. This made Eminem battle his demons alone, drowning in addiction and depression. And although the group reunited in 2008, Eminem took no part in the recording of Return of the Dozen. Even with its sequel, Eminem was absent. The other 2 members of D12, Busy and Mr. Porter, left the group, but reunited with Eminem's song for D12's Shady 15, Bang, in 2014. Even if they are teasing a 3rd album, it's highly unlikely that they will reach the same popularity against today's artists. Most millennials and Gen
That's
Z
some bullshit. I don't like how he said it. That's why I'm glad that I went to the other interview talking about the Voice to 5'9" beef with D12. He's gonna downplay it and shit because I knew this motherfucker was gonna downplay it. So I was like, fuck it. So, but when motherfuckers said that if D12 was to come out now, they wouldn't achieve success, that's bullshit. To me, that's bullshit. Motherfuckers are probably afraid to put D12 shit out now because they're going to say some shit that's going to get a nigga so-called canceled. Because D12 and Eminem, nigga, shit, nigga, they're going to say some wild shit. Nigga, it's going to be a rap. Like, shit, I keep on saying like D12 and Eminem. I mean, just to say motherfucker like D12 is like part of the group. You know, these chicks don't even know the name of my band. I should cut his mouth off when the music stopped.
Eminem used to be a crew he once called his brothers. Where are the members left? This is more on the production end of the music industry. He's had his fair share of guest appearances, most notably performing at the halftime show at Super Bowl 56. But the 6 core members of D12, where are they now, and what are they up to? The core's members include Bizarre, Mr. Porter, and Kuniva, have released music even since the group's inactive season. Bizarre has released an album called Matter of Time just this year.
And Bizarre is doing music with King Gordy. I did the motherfucking live talking about King Gordy. He says he does shit with Bizarre. It's called Lars, Last American Rock Stars. Whenever you mention that, that's King Gordy and Bizarre together, and the name of the group is called Lars, Last American Rock Stars.
That can be streamed on Spotify. Mr. Porter's latest release would be his 2019 album called Letter to Sydney that showcased his singing voice. However,
with that right there, I know that nigga could sing.
15 tracks, only 3 had his voice, and the rest were merely instrumentals. Kaniva, on the other hand, had a 2020 release with his album, Alpha Underdog, with 9 songs, which focuses on his own sound that's been well received by D12 listeners. The other familiar name who wasn't in the 6 core was Swifty McVeigh, who has also been active in the music industry. Although he and Kaniva did a collaborative album, My Brother's Keepers, last 2020, he also released an album recently called Detroit Life 2. It's a sequel to his 2020 album, Detroit Life. Eminem, as we all know, has released Curtain Call 2, and the sequel album outsold all the other albums on Billboard 200 since its release on August 5th, 2022. This includes K-pop boy group In Hyphen's Manifesto Day One, Beyonce's Renaissance, and Harry Styles' Harry's House. This further proves that hip-hop is not dead, but rather alive and well. The real Slim Shady really is standing up and out among the crowd of musicians, past just hip-hop and rap. Conclusion. Although they are no more a group of artists who work together, D12 members remain intact with their friendship. They work on their individual music growth and fame, and still help each other as much as they can. Rest in peace to Bugs and Proof. We all know their music will be remembered. As for the other members, fans are more than supportive with their solo careers, especially with Eminem's huge fan base. What do you think about D12?
D12 is shit. With a 40 ounce. Yep, now that's a story of shit. Basically, worst to 5'9" beef with D12 and the D12 story and Obie Trice. You know? See, like around this time, I was just starting. I was like just starting to rap. You know, like everybody around me said, yo, nigga, you cool. I went through what Obie Trice went through. Obie Trice went to the hip hop shop, spit his shit. Everybody said he was cool. That means he was like, fuck it, I'm keep on doing this shit. And Obie, lyrical like a motherfucker. Lyrical like a motherfucker. Spark this blizzard up. Get ready to ride on out. Transform and roll out. Pause though, Diddy. Fuck that transformation shit. Transformers, pause. Transformers, pause. But anyway, man, this is about the Detroit hip hop stories. I was trying to find something to talk about. You know, I think I'm gonna talk about Big Hurt next. You know, like when it comes to the street shit. You know, like when it comes to the hot niggas we listen to the Street Lords and the Cheddar Boys and Rock Bottom and Mae West. I gotta talk about the street side now. Big Hurt because to me, like he was more lyrical like when it came to the street side shit. I'm a street pharmacist. Hit me if you need some more medication. You know what I'm saying? Big Hurt. I might talk about Big Hurt next. You know. But this your man Servant K. Tell you what it do. Shouts out to everybody for coming through. Shouts out to Jada Mindset. Shouts out to Big Dog Philly OG. I just want to say fuck YouTube for not putting out my notifications, and fuck YouTube for giving me 2 strikes on my first channel for no apparent fucking reason. But these strikes were long overdue. But if you're gonna give me a strike, give it to me for a real reason and not for no bullshit lies. Update y'all fucking bots. Medical misinformation, my ass. How can it be medical misinformation if it came out that the lethal injection don't work and the mask don't work? And how can you motherfucker give me a strike for hate speech if I just put up a community post and haven't said a goddamn thing? Speech counts as talking. If I ain't say a word, I shouldn't get a strike. So fuck YouTube and big tech. Hashtag Where's that? Where's motherfucking that? Neil, come by and play. Yep. So this is the Detroit hip hop stories. We talked about in the beginning the racist rant with Ryan Garcia. That nigga on that bullshit. He sound like he's drunk, high, overdosed, and getting ready to delete himself. Or they're gonna get rid of him because that nigga on some other shit. Like Ryan Garcia is on some other shit. And when it comes to the Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. That shit was nothing but juking and jiving distraction. That shit is just wild. This shit triggering some shit with Rick Ross. They're trying to motherfucking say Drake hired some Hell's Angels to come through, and man, I'm like, come on now. Y'all not about to create no rap beef, rap war. What's that fuck? East Coast, West Coast 2.0. Y'all ain't about to do this shit. Y'all ain't about to motherfucking do this shit. This beef is not that goddamn serious, nigga, on some real shit. And if y'all gonna do some shit like that to a nigga named Rick Ross, how come y'all not doing this shit to actual government officials and politicians and bankers and elite motherfuckers in the royal family? Y'all want to attack a fat motherfucker that used to be a CEO. Now, I don't like CEOs just as much as the next man, but goddamn, he should have finished the job. But anyway, this your man's Hurricane, tell you what it do. You know, man, this is motherfucking Detroit hip hop stories where we talked about Obie Trice, real name, no gimmicks. And we talked about D12 and Royce the 5'9". So my next one, I might come back and talk about Big Hurt. It all depends. I don't know if I might do it later. I might just motherfucking stop this bitch and just go into it now. On some real shit. You know what? That's what I might do. Let me see if I got enough blunts. I got a couple left. I got one in my hand. So I got 2 blunts left, one in my hand. Yeah, we might come back. So just be on the lookout for me. It's your man's Hurricane, tell you what it do. Detroit hip hop stories.